Hello and welcome back. We're going to continue our adventures in Botany Manor. We left off at the orchard, and we're going to see what that's like today. Finish some puzzles that we have in the pipeline for us. See how our ducks are doing. Remember, if you watched the previous episode, we have been finding little ducks around this little puzzle manor. So let's get into it. So I should preface this is a Steam key review. The devs did give me a copy to review game-wise. I'm going through Botany Manor as a way of reviewing this game, examining this game, and seeing what is here. We have some exciting things going through the pipeline at the moment, and this is one of them. We are looking at accessibility features, at gameplay, puzzles, and how overall this game plays. So, some of my more in-depth stuff is on the previous video. You can look it over. But this is what we are working with today. We have a lovely garden, and we just unlocked the orchard area with our little keys. So when we press Q, when we press tab on the computer, because we're playing on a computer, we'll have access to various maps, various plants. So far, we found the forgotten flora windmill wort. We've also fluvagaria, and we've solved the ash plume. So I'm guessing we're going to start looking into these, as we can tell from here. But as you can see, we don't need all the clues to find out what these plants are, which is something I really like. So there's a lot of visual clues, there's a lot of sensory clues, a lot of if you're paying attention, you can get it kind of clues. I'm sure there's an achievement for filling all the clues, but so far I found we just haven't needed them, which is good. I think for accessibility reasons, I don't think it insults our intelligence for, hand holding and stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with hand holding, but some people just like to solve things without the game constantly telling them what to do or roadblocking them and like, oh no, you have to fill out the whole clues. No, this is very nice in the fact that you don't need that, and you can take things at your own time, discover things at your own time. I've been enjoying that aspect quite a bit. Really nice visuals. Apples. Oh, you can sit down too, which is nice. Yeah. Sometimes it's just nice and enjoyable to relax. I really like this soundtrack. So we do have some really nice um, accessibility options, which I quite like. So you can tab between just reading it like this or reading it like this as you need. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they be put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. Over at Auntie. The Wolf Glove. A treasury of nursery rhymes, the Wolf Glove. High on the mountain top, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. Mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit's cheeks aglow. With every step, they hear it loud, the wolf's glows howl, clear and proud, guiding through the paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. So I'm guessing this will be our next plant. And there's their little toys. For a little baby niece, nephew, child. Let's get our pot ready. This just kind of leads back around. Nice. Oh wait, we haven't done it. Oh, apple pressing. Nice. Looks like we're probably involved in this. Okay. So this will be an activity down the road for us. Cider apples. Knobby russet, denbit, foxwhelp, brown snow, pet mason, pine, cat's head, Kingston black, Greenup's pippin, Lord Peckover, Seymour's delight, bitter green streak, Merlin's mist. I like Merlin's mist, that's a pretty apple. Oh, and there it is. Okay, this is tell us how to do this. And those are our apples. We will probably do in a clue somewhere once we have more information. Fantastic. It's kind of where it started out, I believe. I wonder if we'll find a duck in here. Oh, I hope so. Nice. So these would be, I guess, samples she was studying. Tincture of iodine. Okay, it'll probably be something we will have to do down the line. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, is small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. I guess it's like alkalite and not alkalite plants? Like, what is it? Zoom. What is it? Venus flytraps need a certain type of non-nitrogen soil versus nitrogen soil. That's on the other side. History of England. An illustration history of England. For scholars, advanced classes, and the discerning reader by A. and E. Strickland. Free souls. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there are many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. As somebody who does a bit of pet research, yes, there is quite a few priest holes in various parts. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see a medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, though I am convinced it exists and will find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well, and sometimes require elaborate mechanics to be open. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. So we're going to be looking for a priest hole. That's fantastic. Oh, sheep! Haha, we found a sheep. Game about plants. We're looking at sheep. Dearest Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash bloom. Well, it's germinated it. I may have some advice for you. Have you tried making sure that it's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime. Perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I could show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker, Esquire. Well, guess what, Charles? We got it! Got a new plant? Pixie pears. This flower is closely associated with orchards. There we go. I wonder why. I don't know. Okay. So I'm guessing because this is just theory, don't test me on this. Because there's a lot of clues towards sugar and plants or extra nutrients in plants. I'm guessing cider and the apples go with this particular plant. Still just looking around a bit. Can we look out in the countryside? Oh, Somerset is as lovely in game as it is in real life. Ooh. I don't know what this is. A wind measurer? Oh, it's okay. Okay. And if it's broken, probably won't get it to do what it needs to do. Hold on. So, okay, it looks like we need to get up to number 4, maybe? Well, we've got a plant here, so I'm guessing this is where the wolf's howl goes. Okay. Gotta put the dirt in, and then, what are you? Pixie tears. Oh, hello! Aren't you the cutest little plant ever? Hold on, gotta put you down. Oh, there's something. Okay, so this is probably the pattern we're looking at. Okay. So this is for the wolves, what have you. I'm guessing. Ooh, pretty. Oh, the stairs are broken. Oh no! I'm guessing that's the priest hole. Because in our previous game, we saw a lamb with a flag, and those are largely associated with the church. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps, and we are so sad you couldn't join us this time. But we understand you're busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday, we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound, and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. How only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it is. Your loving friend always, Natty. Oh. I love that stamp! I was looking for ducks too. But let's go grab our little pixie friend. Come here, guy. Come here, little guy. Come with us. Oh, can't go that way. Let's do some scrubbing. work all area. It's still locked. Back and put this little guy by the apples. Can't go down there, but I'm guessing we can access it through the kitchen. Or wherever we saw that little symbol. Went a little too far. There it is. Okay, so which one of these guys are the sweetest? Okay, so the sweetest will be the knobby russet, which is this guy, according to the picture thing there. Need all the knobby russets or just the one? Okay, only one. No, not that one. Let's see. Tab. Let's see. There's a lot of clues. Cider apples. Oh, we should go see the pot notes, actually. Because our little guy is a round one. So round guy, we need 97 grams, so have to do math in our puzzle. 97 grams. So 40. And that would be 70. $75. And that'll be 90. So 1. Do it that way. So let's try it that way. little guy. One. Then let's see, so 40. 75. I'm not the best at math here. I think this goes correct. Oh no, it wasn't correct. Shoot. You get to see me struggle with math. I'm so sorry, guys. I have severe dyscalculia, so this is... It's fine. Just have to be a little diligent, that's all. Five. Oh, that's why I did it. It's 102, not 97. That was my bad. So we need Lord Peckover. That's what we need. So I had the first two correct, I just didn't have the last one correct. So Knobbly Russet and Kensington Black and Lord Peckover. Is this okay? Yeah, Kensington Black. And what was Lord Peckover? It's the orangey. Oh, this is not the right one. It's this one. Right? Yes. Yeah, we did it! I mean, math's right. Oh, what a pretty little flower. Butterflies! Oh, hello. Yes! Okay. The pixie tears no longer contain chloroplasts, which are original organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtain sugar from their roots, which is commonly found in apples from orchards. Oh, look at that, butterflies. That's so Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, there's butterflies in the garden. Oh, I love that. Oh, how lovely. Let's see. So we need to find that wolf one. Lady Arabella, I've received your request to repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess, I'm not the man to undertake this task. It may have been escaped your notice, but the tower near your orchard is known to the local as Turbulent Tower. It is believed that the poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon everyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost and advise you two to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Builder. Well, we know why it doesn't work. We know. Just making sure there aren't any other clues. I've got to repair this thing. How to go further? Do we need to... Oh, God. Okay. Ooh, readily. I can see them. Really get that wind in here. So we're actually looking for... this setup, I believe? Okay, there's varied setups. So we're looking, I believe, for the high wind one, so need to close the fourth window. Go to our index. Let's add some clues. Wind research. Alpine letter. Letter from builder. Niche rhyme. Think. That's it for now. And we're looking for the seed. Down there, so I believe we can access it to there. Let's go back to the kitchen. I believe that's where we saw it. Here. Bound to be. Put some there, put some there. Okay. See, there's his symbol again. BBT? We're looking for strawberries or flowers or viney things. this around. Oh, there's probably something I'm missing. Duck. Oh, when was this manor built? Medieval era? Okay. Let's see. When was Queen Elizabeth in power? Blah, blah, blah. The first. Not the second. Okay. To be silly, but where's the 5? 15. Sorry, doing a lot of math in my head. I'm sure there's a clue. Let's just gonna get silly. something out in the garden. Up the stairs we go. That's that. Let's see. Need a date. I know that much, okay. Bit of a wolf down here. Where are the clues inside the house? No. Painting room. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the ornigary collapsed in your absence. I've already written a letter to the builder in hope he wants to sort it out, though you know he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting away with your research. I just suppose you can find another way into the bottom level. Bennett. So I'm guessing we have to go into the painting room. Fantastic, actually. There's our 93. Okay, 93. 93. 93. Figured it out. 1590. Where's the 3? We found the breeze hole. My Lord Brienne. Thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favour I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in this establishment of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. So, Queen Elizabeth of England, King James of Scotland. Should break that down for those who don't know British history. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for sustenance provided. I am a welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. So I'm guessing this is where I stayed. A duck! Found another duck. Hee. Nice. Let's add this clue. We can. Doesn't look like it. Oh, we're down here. We did it. Ooh, what are these? Souvenir coins. Okay. A little goat. I've seen that goat. Mountaineer's Club. Nice. All correspondence to above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday at 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing fellows of the Society, along with the evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Annual book sale. Publishers and collectors are invited to the annual book and periodical sale to be held at. Your stairs collapsed. In Nevis. It's up the road from me, actually. Huh. July 1862. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I joined Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. 3rd of August, 1862. Professor Montague gathered all of us examined a southern marsh orchid, though upon arrival I noticed that it had too much more of a hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed it out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Oh no, can we not? Oh no! Are we trapped? Okay, we're not trapped. We didn't so much fix the stairs as we just put a very thin bandage over it. Put the dirt in. Put our little doodad in. Gather our little guy. We'll go back and see. So we need I wish we could, pull up the things like once we've collected clues, I wish we could like pull them up so we could see them a bit better. Don't have to go hunting them down. I think that would also be a good visual thing too, so that we don't always have to keep going back and forth, if that makes sense. Didn't really we stopped exploring the rest of this room, didn't we? My dearest Arabella and Gardens Fair, your grace the scene, a flower rare. present beams with radiant light, a lily's charms, pure and white. Your hands like petals soft and fine, and tender touch I love to find. And your eyes with brilliance glows, as daisies fair as spring posed. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish your heart, cherish you, my heart sincere. Like roses freshly cut, you'd be a trophy of my home with glee. Ew. Not the poem, just, you know, treasure. Do not care for that level of possession. Society for Botanical Research, August 1861. Dear Miss Greene, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on botanical fieldwork, you might assist Professor Montague in his work in British meadow orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties will be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Lanley's Ladies' Botany, an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, J.W. Surgeries. Gross. Dear Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before this afternoon, that'd be lovely. And your service, Mrs. Patterson. Symbology. So, what is symbology? It's a study wherein this discerning reader will find history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of flora, published by Edwards and Company, Supply Company, Museum Street, London. I wonder what the goat symbol is with the star. Maybe it's a combination of a few things. There's still a tree in her house. Get a little turned around building. It's chloroplast. Don't need that actually. It's mostly me trying to remember where all the clues are. So we need to put it high, so at the top. I'm guessing... maybe? Oh, we did it! Lovely. Wolf glove. Wolf glove grows in the mountain Whitethorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits the tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Lovely. Oops, somebody got our gatehouse. Lovely. Let's go to our gatehouse. Got some letters. Hopgood Household, September 1890. Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code to the library door locked each time I visited, as I know sometimes of grandmother's valuable items are kept there. The 3-letter code for the door is the initials of my name, to make it easier for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. Looking forward to hear all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Okay. I know she's married. Apparently trees somewhere in the house. We'll go get that. I think it's in here. Maybe? Not here. Could be quite literally in the tree room. I think it is. It is. So, Elizabeth and Greene. It's either EAG or EAH. I think it's EAG. Because of some previous clues we've encountered. So, let's see. E A C G. Maybe it is H. H. Okay. Study. Thank you card. Dear Lady Greene, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show interest in learning about more plants and painting. I'm keen that my daughters have access to good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and accessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Methods of teaching. Nice. So we look like we are getting into that. This is the upstairs. Study's locked. Alright. So I think we're going to call it here just before we get too squirrely and get into things. But thank you again for joining me. I'm excited to produce this out into the world and see how it all runs. So thank you once again. Remember, this is a Steam review game. The devs gave me a key to review this game, to play through this game, giving my thoughts on it. So far, I would have liked to have clues I could pull up on the side of my book so I could look through everything instead of going back to hunt them around. I think that should be an option overall, but I overall don't mind going back as the grounds are fairly navigable and I can find them and locate them as is. But I think just something I can pull over would be nice too. But that's the only thing I can think of today. So if you like this game, I suggest you check them out. We're going to continue this as we are. I'm very excited to see what comes of this. I really like this puzzle game. I've been enjoying it. So this is Botany Manor. Hope to see you again soon. Bye bye now.